Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you. Have you seen the Milli Vanilli
I have no idea.
documentary on Paramount Plus? It's really, really good. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition
That's why you're asking.
of Disney Trivia Live, the show in which we play Disney Trivia Live. And these are our actual voices. My name is Doobie Mosley, co-founder here at Laughing Place. So Milli Vanilli is famous because they were this really popular group in I think the 90s. But then it turned out they weren't doing the singing. They were just like the people in front dancing and stuff, and there were people in the studio who did the actual singing, which, by the way, I think is probably no big deal now, but back then it was a big scandal. So anyway, this is Gideon. How you doing, Gideon?
Good.
We're going to play some trivia with you, but first let's say some hellos. Hello, Caitlin. Yo, 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 Mike Celestino. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. What a nice, treaty surprise. Hello, Robert Tucker. Nice to see you. Mickey B, I am very sorry to hear you won't be joining us tonight, but look at Albert sporting his little trivia. I don't know if those are magnets or maglets.
I know, the scale. Just leave it up.
It's hard to tell. It's a cat. I feel like they're the big ones.
Yeah, I think it's the big one.
So Albert's got huge paws. Or tiny paws. I don't know. You want to read Schnabs?
No, you can read it.
Doobie and Gideon had a trivia show on LP. They were trivia supermen, to say the least. They were the roughest, toughest critters, never known them to be quitters, because they didn't have no fear of man not be. So yippee-ki-yay, for the toughest trivia. I don't know what that is. I feel so stupid.
They are the big magnets.
And yes, I feel like if Milli Vanilli happened today, no one would care. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it. You just said it. I typed it. Hello, Kelsey Tinkerbell. Hello, Kyle Burbank. Yes, that was ultimately the issue, that they actually won a Grammy for vocal. Did you watch the documentary, Kyle? You're the one that told me about it. Hello, Donna. Nice to see you. Donna, how about that live stream today? Oh, my goodness. We had over 100 people watching us go live from the Magic Kingdom.
Really?
I mean, for us, that's a huge number. It was so exciting.
I'm so proud of you guys.
It's not like it was something special. Like we've had that before when we did like the debut of the new fireworks show or something.
Oh, that was
fun. But just a regular live stream.
That was nice.
That was
I hope that happens more.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So thanks for joining us.
Pecos Phil song.
If you want to check out when we go live, make sure you ring the bell and subscribe
There's
first.
only 21
and
people.
then ring the bell. Yeah, we're not going to get.
I don't think we're going to. I
I
think most of the people here subscribe.
And yes,
if you're not, what are you doing? Subscribe.
How about Rebecca hosting a solo show near flawlessly? The flaws were from tech, not from Rebecca, by the way, but she handled it like a champ. Barely Necessities went on. It only takes, much like an airplane, it only takes one Rebecca to make Barely Necessities happen. But you have two for safety, because a plane can fly with only one engine. See where I'm going there? Yeah.
They can't?
You didn't know that?
Well, I mean, like they even it out. Like it'd be like too much to one side.
You do the rudder and then correct the yaw. Oh. Yeah, they can fly fine with one engine. An airplane can be going down the runway, and just the most critical point as it's taking off, and it uses all that power, it can lose an engine and still be fine. That's why they're the safest things in the world. All right. And yet we still have no Grammy. That is sad. Hi, 999 Hot. It's been a while. Nice to see you. Only want 100 people to watch me. I hope so. I really hope so. I have a feeling on Thursday you won't be the only one streaming. I actually did some searching on YouTube, and I saw no one else streaming from Disney World at the same time we were. That may have been a factor. Can't imagine that'll be the case on Thursday, but you never know. Let's see. We do not want anything about 101 and the Treehouse on Thursday. No. Let's see. Oh, we just posted the Magic Kingdom Castle Holiday Show. Yay! So the
101 in the Treehouse?
101 means down.
Yeah.
I hope the treehouse doesn't go down. I don't know if it's possible. Anything's possible. A step could break.
A lot of things with treehouse go down, actually.
So yeah, the new Castle Holiday Lighting Projection Mapping Show thingy debuted tonight, and apparently we just posted it. Let's see. I love the live. You feel like you're walking the parks and see new items. Exactly. It's like hanging out with Mac and Jeremiah, which let me tell you, having recently hung out with Mac and Jeremiah, it's a special kind of treat. All right.
If the ostrich breaks, out.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't send it 101 if the ostrich breaks. But anyway.
I mean, if the ostrich broke out,
good point.
That could be bad.
Good point. Oh, in 4K. All right. We got rules for how to play this thing. We're already behind schedule. There we go.
I'm sure you're ready to play Disney Trivia Live. But before we do, there are a few rules. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and get right into it. To start, you must play on 2 devices, unless you're on a computer. This is because you need to be able to see the live stream to see the questions, and the trivia program, which is used to answer. Now you'll need to be able to see both the screens at the same time, and there are a few ways of doing that. For example, on a computer this is simple. Just put the 2 windows side by side. It's not hard, but with other devices, you may have to think outside the box. If by yourself, the best bet is watching on some sort of tablet and playing on your phone. But with a lot of people, or if you're doing some weird taco and trivia party with friends, you might want to put us on the big screen of a TV and have everyone play on their phones. Oh, and not the old-fashioned type of phones. Phones that can run websites, like LP Quiz. You need LP Quiz to play the game, because it is how you answer the questions. Now remember, all I know is you have to go to lpquiz.com and type in a PIN. Not that kind. A 4-digit code, which you will use when it's time to play the game. Oh, and by the way, we also have prizes. If luck is on your side, you'll get your very own Disney Trivia Live magnet. There are 2 ways of winning. Way 1, get first place, and way 2, finish in the spot that the wheel, I said wheel lands on. If you end up finishing in one of those 2 spots, go ahead and take a screenshot of your screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Oh, and one more thing. Please don't watch on Facebook. You see, it has a huge lag, which makes it almost impossible to play the game on it. So yeah, don't use Facebook. Well, that's about it. So now it's time for you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the one and only Disney Trivia Live. With Dubé and Gideon.
Quizzes for you guys today. 2 quizzes.
Two quizzes.
Our first quiz is called Disney 100 Decade 5. Geo, as you know, has created 100 questions for us for Disney 100.
That's a lot of questions.
Spanning from 1923, presumably, I haven't looked ahead, through 2022. Because that's 100 years. So we've actually started the 100. I was just realizing this wouldn't go all the way to. I hope you put in an extra question so we could go to all the way
That's
to 2023.
101 questions.
I know. I'm not. Anyway, I'm not going to get stuck on that. All right.
You will figure out something.
That is our first quiz, and then our second quiz. We're doing this again, folks. If you missed it the first time, it's back. Can't wait. That's because you're too young, Mike. I think this decade we're going from 1963 to 72, so we've reached my birth.
Your Mickey doesn't have an eye.
We've reached my birth,
Unfortunately,
1972.
it does.
Our second quiz.
Oh, I wonder what the questions for 2009.
Is the topic is Disney Park history, and this is we're doing it again. If you missed it the first time, we're doing it again. This is our chat quiz. So rather than using lpquiz.com, you're going to put the answers in the chat. We'll describe how it works when we actually get there. So that's coming up in a moment. So, and if you should win either one of today's quizzes or finish in a place as designated by the
Magical Losers Wheel.
Magical Losers Wheel, where, if you're a magical loser, you can still get a maglet. We'll spin that wheel, and if you finish in first place, or the place is determined by the Magical Losers Wheel, you'll win a Disney Trivia Live maglet of your own, as exhibited here. Yes, Mike, it is interesting. Very interesting. Actually, I don't know if it's that interesting, but it actually went better than I expected the first time as kind of a test. So let's do a second test. All right, get yourselves over to, I feel like I'm missing something. No, get yourselves over to lpquiz.com, lpquiz.com. You spell that, lpquiz.com. And we will play.
999 Hans wants to be a loser. See, you get to do what you want.
I know 999 Hans, and she can never be a loser because her sister's a celebrity. That would be me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, not about your sister being a celebrity. She is, but that's not why you're not a loser. Yes, Mike, a non-multiple choice trivia. It's done in the chat. It is something completely different for us here. And it kind of worked. Kind of. All right, here's your pin, 3670, 3670. Yeah, thank you, Robert Tucker, for knowing your American history. 3670. Come on in, let's play to win, or lose, or just to get one of the loser wheel. We'll see. I'm just kidding, 999. I'm sorry. Hey, look who's here. Master Gracie, Madame Leota, Old Uncle Orville.
No, sorry.
Where's the other one? I see Adam Loda. I see old Uncle Orville. Is one little spark still licking his wounds from the embarrassing performance of his football team at home on Sunday, even though they won? Let's see. Kelsey is here. Caitlin, 100 little. No, okay, he's here. TJ, why can I should have an animal sound ready at all times. I'm never good at this. Give me a second to think of an animal sound. TJ, moo! Who else is here? Oh, Josie. Hello from Oregon. Nice to see you. Mike said, I like non-multiple choice trivia. Well, then you will like the trivia we have coming up.
You already answered that comment.
No, before he said interesting.
No, you already answered the multiple
Oh,
choice.
I didn't see the word I. So I thought he said like non-multiple choice trivia. But now I see it. I like non-multiple choice. To me, it was a whole different question.
Well, it's not a question.
Before it was a statement. Before it was a question. Now it's a statement. Go ahead. You pick.
I came all the way to Tennessee to get a spin that wheel video in front of a landmark, and it's not even spinning. So somebody come spin that wheel.
I don't understand why Tony was whining there. I've been to Dollywood, and there's like 50 other wheels next to that wheel. So he looked
so different before he got married.
No, he doesn't.
So much better now. All right, if you finish in first place or
seventh place.
Seventh place, first or seventh, lucky seven. You'll win your very own one-of-a-kind Disney.
You know what's ironic about it being lucky 7?
What?
The original wheel spot is 13. Wait, whoa. Okay, good.
Whoa.
Two also fell off.
Whoa.
Only 2 little stickers falling off. 2 and 13. And I thought it was only 13, which is kind of creepy.
There is a new wheel spin at Disneyland. Yes, you do have to remember that. Please, Mike Celestino. Yes, for licking your wounds.
Whoa,
exactly.
one of those Spark has a new account.
You barely won.
Look. Isn't that cool?
Very cool. Got very lucky. Where's your colluding thing? Got very lucky at home. It was not a great performance. I'm just saying. All right. So I understand you're licking your wounds.
We got no name.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the game with a poll. Give you and tell them why.
Our chance to get to know you better. Your chance to get used to the user interface.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Oh. Sorry, I missed you guys.
I got it.
All right.
I can see them in.
Today's poll is worth 0 points. It's our chance to get to know you better. We're going to get to know you. I forgot the poll already, so I can't preview it. I just got to wait for it to show up. Come on, you stupid program. What's your favorite type of television show of these 4? Comedy, drama, reality unscripted, I love you, or sports. Hooray! I feel like I could have done reality unscripted better. Reality unscripted.
I feel like drama and
no. I am not ready to go home.
Reality unscripted and drama should have been swapped, I kind of feel.
They're the same. I'm grouping together The Bachelor and Air Disasters. Maybe I shouldn't have.
The Bachelor, same thing, right? What's Air Disasters about?
Airplane crashes.
What's The Bachelor about?
Heart crashes.
What's The Bachelor about?
Trying to find love in all the wrong ways.
You just combine the two. But if people trying to find love in all the wrong ways.
You know, on an airplane that's crashing, that will happen. Where's Thor? That's a good point. 999.
You have to find love before the plane crashes, otherwise you lose the show. But once you find love, then you're given a parachute.
You laugh, but nothing is out of the realm of possibility.
I know, but that'd be really silly.
Right. Note that unscripted and sports are separate, and it's so rich. Where are game shows? I couldn't include everything, Schnabs. No game show, no horror. So of these 4, comedy would be sitcoms, yes. By the way, Community, I don't know if you've ever heard of this show called Community. I think it's kind of new. It's really funny. I'm working my way through it. It's quite good.
What other shows are there?
All right, you guys chose. I'm predicting comedy for this group of people.
If they don't like comedy, what are we doing here?
Is this the last week of Big Brother?
Comedy,
of course. Sports was said by one little spark.
And?
Me.
I don't know. 2 people said sports, so who was the other person?
I don't know. Everyone's there. All right, question number 1. Disney decades. We're going to start with 1963, I believe.
Good luck, you guys. You are ancient history. What?
1963, the first attraction to feature audio animatronics opened at Disneyland on June 23rd. What was it? Enchanted Tiki Room, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Haunted Mansion?
Lincoln.
Donna, get out that magic marker. Let's see. Kyle says our first morning show back is just going to be a community recap from Doobie. Yes, we are planning.
Is that a typo or not?
That's Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. What do you mean?
Is that supposed to be there or not? I don't know.
The N on Lincoln?
No, before that.
The L?
Yeah.
Yes, that is how you spell Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah.
D-I-L.
The morning show, we have a return date set. Mark it down in your calendars.
The morning show's finally coming back?
In pencil. 1 week from tomorrow. 1 week from tomorrow, the morning show will return. The first episode will be nothing but looking back at the first 2 seasons of Community. And then the following Thursday, we will get into our normal routine of Disney. So.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, man. TGL.
Yeah, I've heard this about Mike, that he's a lot of drama. So, do you know the answer to this one? No offense, Mike.
I'm going to guess A.
You are right. Today, Gideon learned. It is.
I know it's not C or D.
The Enchanted Tiki Room.
Or B,
wow.
I guess.
I really thought that would be magical, and even give it away with the picture. A little hint with the picture, I think.
I mean, I also gave a little hint. I sang the Under the Management line about 1963. So,
yeah.
Whoa, look at your scoreboard.
No name is in
Giant.
first place. Why is Giant?
Because everyone has 2-line names.
Yeah, you people. No names in first place, followed by Murray Wiggle, Schnebs, Donna's Ready, and Beatle era Mike C. Has everyone heard the new Beatles song and seen it on Disney Plus? I haven't.
You have seen an episode of Behind the Attraction season 2.
I did. I just watched that.
Yeah, we just watched that literally before the show. That's why we were slightly late.
Multi-select.
Did you like it? You can talk about after the question.
Multi-select. Don't forget to hit submit. Choose all that apply. Who does Rebecca want to win Big Brother? All right, 1964. What future Disneyland attraction starred at the New York World's Fair?
Carousel of Progress, It's a Small World, Haunted Mansion, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Choose all that apply. Do not forget to hit submit. What did you think of Behind the Attraction episode?
It was really good. Nothing earth-shattering in terms of information, but I like some of the views of Fantasmic, some of the best views of Fantasmic, because that's like my all-time favorite thing. I always like to see the people talk, people that I've had the pleasure of meeting, like Stephen Davidson.
Do you find it funny?
What's his name? Tim O'Day. It's really cool to see Tim O'Day in these things. It's got some good humor, goes fast.
I do have to admit, it is weird hearing them talk all about how amazing Disneyland's Fantasmic Dragon is.
Yes.
How it really brings the heat.
It also is weird to see so much attention played to that great new show coming to Disney World for its 50th, Harmonious.
Yeah.
But, when it doesn't work, you take it away. The narrator of Behind the Attraction joins Community in season 6? Wow. Spoiler alert. I don't know who the narrator is.
The narrator.
All right. Correct answer here, I believe, is going to be ABD. Let's see if I'm right.
ABD sounds right.
ABD, Adventures by Disney?
Yeah!
Boy, oh boy. Hot diggity.
Adventures by Disney.
Wow, that was almost a magical.
Oh, wow.
Almost
someone
a
missed
magical
Carousel Podcast.
Multi-select. So rare. All alone at the 64 World's Fair. $80 yelling, small girl after all. What in the world are you talking about? All alone at the 64 $80 yelling, small girl after all. That's some reference that only he and Kyle get, I'm sure. I assume that there's extra good humor in the food episode. Are you familiar with Good Humor ice cream?
No.
No, it's a brand of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
So
apparently it's lyrics to something.
They might be giants. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. The code is 3670
It's a better name than Pin. Why don't you change it?
Yeah, it's not even a pin. There's nothing personal about it or identifying about it. It's a much better name. You're right. Could someone put that code in the chat for him, please? 3670. 3670. All right, after 2 questions, Schnebby's in first place, followed by
Your
Mike
PIN number.
Celestino. I'm not going to give you my PIN number. You're gonna steal
PIN
my money.
number. I just a PIN number.
I know,
It's fun to say PIN number.
It's annoying.
Personal identification number. There's something else like that like I end up having to listen to a lot.
ATM machine?
No. Oh, sometimes people say FNAF at Freddy's, which means Five Nights at Freddy's at Freddy's.
That's even worse. Question number 3. I think we're up to 1965. What was the name of the college where Merlin Jones attended and Monkey's uncle takes place? Is it Medfield College, Midvale College, San Jose State University, or Maryvale College?
Did anyone write a special version of It's a Small World at the World's Fair?
Our good friend, one of my best friends of my entire life, who has passed away a few years ago, Dave Mustanich, used to always brag about how he had written Small World in Florida, California, Paris, and New York.
Not Tokyo? I guess, does Tokyo have one? Yeah, Tokyo has one.
Yeah, not Tokyo, I don't think. But
Mike Celestino, watch the FNAF.
What did you think, Mike? I like the trailer for it. It looked cool. And then, what's his name? Matt Pfaff? Matt Pfaff made a
Matt
good cat.
Pat.
Matt Pat. I shouldn't spoil that for people who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Never mind, Matt Pat. Kidder bringing out the Big Brother jury. All right. I believe this is going to be Medfield College, and I am going to check and make sure Grandma and Grandpa got this right.
Well, you can't check yet.
Because this is their era. If we get more of the movie from this era, I'm not even right. It's not Medfield. It's Midvale College. Oh, my goodness. I'm so stupid. I'm embarrassed. Grandma and Grandpa did get it right. They're on a streak.
Mike C enjoyed it. It's got some very dark themes.
You've never heard of which movie? Monkey's Uncle? Oh ho, we love the monkey's uncle. Ho ho, she loves the monkey's uncle. Yeah, it stars in that Sonicello.
Oh no!
I'm shocked.
That's sad.
Right, Mike C's in first place now.
You guessed it right.
100 Little Sparks, Madame Leota, and the last member.
Leota wanted it to be scarier. The monkey's uncle.
You wanted the monkey's uncle to be scary? You know,
scarier, so it implies it's already scary.
You know what concerns? She's talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what concerns me about Madame Leota?
What?
She's got 2 of the cutest kids I've ever seen, 2 of the sweetest kids I've ever met.
Yeah.
And she's a horror movie freak, and her name is Madame Leota, and she's under the Haunted Mansion. Something a little off. And she's a priest. She teaches little kids. Maybe that's the yin and yang that keeps balance in life.
Madame Leota existing keeps the balance in all the world.
I mean, in her life, you got little.
No, in all the world, in all the world, in all the balance, in all the world, all depends on Madame Leota teaching cute little kids, but also liking horror movies. It all balances out perfectly. Without that, the world explodes. It just pops.
I believe that was the plot of Lost. You know, gotta punch in those numbers. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Huh?
Well, is there any Lost fan that won't know those numbers for the rest of their life? Question number 4.
Oh, she meant the FNAF movie.
Yes, the FNAF at Freddy's.
FNAF at Freddy's.
1966. This actor's first film with Disney was Follow Me Boys with Fred MacMurray. Who was it? Is it Fess Parker, Fred MacMurray, Kurt Russell, or Vera Miles? Learned a long time ago, comedy fans, writers are super messed up. Horror fans, writers are surprisingly normal. I totally believe that. I totally buy that. Stephen King, he seems like a very normal guy. And Jerry Seinfeld seems pretty messed up. So yeah, that makes sense, Mike. Makes sense.
There's a pitch meeting for the FNAF at Freddy's movie.
I haven't seen pitch meeting in so long.
Why? Watch pitch meetings.
Are there theories on the movie?
Are there theories on the movie?
From the movie theory guy?
Probably. I know it's funny. They had to do a video, analyzing the trailer. But, he had a cameo role, so he already knew a bunch of stuff. And so he had someone else write the video.
Very cool. And indie film directors are either awesome and awkward or super pretentious. Which one are you, Kyle? Is this a trick question? It could be. Fred MacMurray could be. Follow Me Boys could be Fred MacMurray's first movie for Disney, but that is not the answer. The correct answer is Kurt Russell, who plays a tiny role as a tiny child in this film. Good job, folks. You guys got it. You guys got it. You guys are doing very well on this one. You're not going to do as well on the next one because there's no multiple choice.
You're so mean to our audience. How dare you just assume they won't do well because there is no multiple choice?
Mike said he guessed. He can't guess if there's no multiple choice. I mean, you can.
You can't guess. There's no. Yeah, you can.
The answer might be small world. You're going to guess frog. Mike C with the perfect score.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Turkey. Alligator.
Alligator. How do you guess alligator?
All right, we've got a tight one here, folks. Less than 300 points separating 1 through 5. Let's keep it going. Question number 5 coming to you from right here, live, multi-select. Choose all that apply. Don't forget it's meant. A lot of multi-selects today. 1,500 points. This could really change everything. The year is 1966. The year is 1967. Besides The Jungle Book, what other movies could you hear Phil Harris? Robin Hood, Aristocats, Tailspin, Fox and the Hound. I'm the king of the... That is not Phil Harris, by the way.
Wait. All right, by the way, the year is 1966. 1967. Besides The Jungle.
I just moved right over. No one noticed.
I did. I might know one.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I should have another.
Another what?
Another child.
Ah!
Mike is right. You can guess. It's just way worse than 25%. Isn't every guess always a 50-50 chance either you get it right or you get it wrong? Don't give me that look. I think that's logical.
It's like a 25% chance you get it right and like a 75% chance you get it wrong.
Oh, that's very smart.
You helped teach me math. I should not be. Oh no! Oh no!
Phil Harris was from the labels of the Southern Comfort. Your days of Southern Comfort are over now, Tony. You are happily married, always a smile on your face. No need to drown your sorrows anymore. The correct answers are Robin Hood and the Aristocats. Robin Hood is my mom. Aw. Hi, Nathaniel's mom. I think Robin Hood is a great movie if I ever saw it, but I still haven't seen it.
Mike still seeing this.
Wait a minute. All right, Mike, what you got to say? Robin Hood is 73, says IMDb. Okay.
What did that say?
Just because the movie was the year was 1967 does not mean Robin Hood couldn't be the answer. Jungle Book came out in 67.
Yeah.
And that was the basis of the question.
Mm-hmm.
But the answers could span other years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're okay with that.
Did Mike C get it wrong?
I don't want to get on Mike's bad side. Oh, I misunderstood the question. Haha, sorry. Okay. Who is Phil Harris? Phil Harris is the beloved voice of Baloo in The Jungle Book and one of the characters in Robin Hood and another one of the characters in Aristocats, I think. And you can hear now that I am the Phil Harris expert. But he's mostly known, he is most famous as being Baloo in The Jungle Book. No, again, that's King Louie. One little spark. The trio now making up the first 3 places. Question number 6. Single select. Choose one that applies. No need to hit submit.
Popcorn or churro? Dole Whip or turkey leg?
I'll tell you in a moment.
Okay.
Right. Baloo was in Tailspin, but I don't think he was voiced by Phil Harris at that point. 1968. What brand of car is Herbie? Is he a Chevy, a Honda, a Volkswagen, or a Suzuki? Wow. Donna, definitely get that magic marker ready. He was Little John in Robin Hood and Thomas O'Malley in the Aristocats. Thank you, our Vice President of Animation, Tony Betty.
They talk about Walter Keller and the Pine Tracks we watched.
And Baloo died deep.
Are you going to answer my question?
What?
I said popcorn or churro, Dole Whip or turkey leg.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I know. I just decided you had to say popcorn or churro and then say 2 different foods.
Popcorn, churro, or turkey leg. We used to play, when we had a third choice, we would add in turkey leg. Popcorn, churro, turkey
or
leg.
Dole Whip. Was that the 4th choice?
This was before I realized how good Dole Whip is.
Doesn't mean you can't add it.
I don't mind blowing the question as much as being taunted by Cousin Oliver. Oh, is that what you got when it was wrong? Everybody loves Cousin Oliver. Brady Bunch's jumping the shark moment. Cousin Oliver comes to visit. Remember the
Bunch
spinoff?
jumped over a shark.
Oh, it is a magical
Whoa,
question.
I was not expecting
Yay.
that.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Really?
No.
Look at he's right there.
People don't know cars.
Did you know the answer?
Yes.
Oh, were you sure?
Yes, but my mom has a little Herbie RC car up there. I
It's
say
not
little,
little.
it's not little.
Number 26 magic question of the year, right, Donna? Or, yeah, year, not all time, I believe. All right.
And Herbie used to be in Let's accent, so I saw Herbie a lot.
That's
Actually,
true.
no, I didn't. I didn't like that part. I'd see it on the little tram tour, though, when you would go behind the set and they had the little split car there.
Master Gracie, you have a perfect score so far. You are in the running to win. Way to go. One little spark,
Clap.
Madame Leota. All right, this is interesting. I do not know my formula as well as I think because Uncle Orville's time is less than Madame Leota, but Madame Leota has more points. I guess that's average time.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I can see how that happened, but that is interesting how it worked out.
Or maybe it's the Leota has more points.
Well, I know, but points are related to time when you get the question right. So you would normally think the person.
Oh, yeah, no, that's average time, so it's very possible.
But individual question, and I can see how that happens.
Oh, wow.
But that is
One more point.
All right.
Hey, by the way, who's leading the game?
I don't know.
Who's in the top three?
No, the trio, the cheating trio, we know that. I'm just better. Wow. Multi-select, you know what to do. 1969, I think. What lands around the world have a haunted mansion? Liberty Square, Fantasyland, New Orleans Square, Tomorrowland. Choose those that apply. Do not forget to hit submit. Madame Leota, you better get this right. Your name is Madame Leota. Your icon is Woodsy the Owl.
Did you write this? Did you write the answers?
No.
Okay. Like including fake answers.
Nope. The only thing I did on this one is the Fred McMurray question. He had forgotten to mark the correct answer, so I had to do a little research.
I'm asking because if so, I want to say whoever did this, they're smart that they did not include a certain land
Yes.
because that would have made it very.
Tricky.
Technically.
Not the high mansion. I can't believe it. Tony, I would like to say.
Oh, it's the other Tony voice. So we don't hear anymore. Upper class Tony.
Upper class Tony. Tony is the most upper class person I know. All right, the correct answers are Liberty Square, Fantasyland, New Orleans Square. No, Tomorrowland has Haunted Mansion. What's the confusion you're referring to?
Well, Paris has a Haunted Mansion-like attractions, very similar in a lot of ways. They hit the same songs, they have a lot of the same show scenes and effects. However, it is called Phantom Manor, and that one is in Frontierland. So if we include Frontierland, that's asking for trouble. But we didn't. We made it very specific. Haunted Mansion.
I would have put Frontierland and then made it wrong no matter what.
Well, technically right now, there is no Haunted Mansion in New Orleans Square, because right now it's Haunted Mansion Holiday, technically.
Oh. After 7 questions,
I know Tokyo does that, but I don't know how that works.
One Little Spark is in first place. Uncle Orville has vaulted over Madame Leota, who said she was better. Apparently not. Master Gracie still got a chance, and no name. We have 4 perfect scores with 3 questions to go. You know what that means?
It's anybody's name.
Cheese. Question number 8.
Where did cheese come from?
I presume from a cow, originally. Question number 8. Moo. TJ, moo. Moo. Anna. Question number 8.
It's like the cow from
1970. In the Aristocats, who wrote the song Everybody Wants to Be a Cat? Is it Bing Crosby? Shut up. The Sherman Brothers, Al Rinker, or George Brunn?
Everybody wants to be a tramp. Wrong song. Wrong movie. Never mind. I'm not sure what there's a question about ladies. It was which of these movies is it? This, or Lady and the Tramp? Because everybody wants to be a tramp.
It sounded so right to me too.
It didn't start off. Everybody wants to be a tramp. Started off. It didn't start off with an Aristocats question that you messed up the song. No, you just put the song into the wrong movie.
Nikki B pulls away from the election long enough to go tramp. Back to work. Correct answer here is. I think most people assume it's the Sherman Brothers, but in this case, we'll find out if you're right. I'm actually not sure. Al Rinker. Fun fact: after this, he went on to do the weather on CBS
And the Universal Studio Tour.
Yeah, NBC. Sorry,
He
NBC.
tells you all about how it's going to be cool and cloudy in little Europe, and that there's a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar.
And in just a couple of weeks, I think you can see him hosting the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So Al Rinker. Congratulations to Mayor. We're not completely apolitical on the show, but just because we love him so much on the MCO Orlando Airport Tramps, congratulations to Mayor Dyer for winning another election.
Woo!
Is it Dyer or Dwyer? I think
Dyer.
it's Dwyer. Is it Dyer?
I think so.
Buddy Dyer?
I think pretty sure.
Yeah. Buddy Dyer, congratulations. Your voice can stay forever as far as I'm concerned. One little spark.
Just get rid of the part.
Yoda.
Whenever he's on mayor, just get rid of the part saying he's sort of Orlando mayor. Just make it a generic person doing voiceover. It's good enough.
Sadly, Master Gracie got that one
It's
wrong.
iconic.
He is no longer really in the running for winning. It's just down to the trio. Turn on that Patreon feed now. Man, so iconic that Dewey doesn't actually know his name. I'm really not the Mendoza line for that. I don't know. I barely know your name, Kyle Glendale. Question number 9. Question number 9.
Kyle Glendale.
Kyle Glendale.
His evil twin.
How come it's never the good twin? 1971, in Bed Knobs.
Kyle, you're evil.
What is the spell Miss Price is searching for? Is it flight, substitutionary locomotion, transformation, or unlimited food? Oh, Paul makes this. Okay, Jack Wagner was a great voice, but I completely agree with you, Paul. That was great.
Didn't he do the People Mover?
He was the voice of Islam, so he did everything and was on General Hospital. At least a Jack Wagner was on General Hospital. I have no idea. I've never seen this movie. I feel like if I started it in 1971, I wouldn't finish until 1972. I'm also offended. I was born in 71. Gio did not use a question about me.
Why is it not a question about Disney World?
He went with bed knobs and broomy sticks.
Broomy sticks?
Broomy sticks.
Betty Knobs and Broomy sticks.
Betty knobs and broomy sticks. The 3 bed knobs and broomy sticks. Now at substitutionary locomotion. Substitutionary. Nope, I'm thinking of the wrong song.
What's the song? Is this the movie that has that song you don't like or whatever?
Yes.
Portobello Road or whatever.
Portobello Road, get comfortable. This song will keep going for days and days.
How long is it actually?
It's like 42 seconds. 42 minutes. How long is Portobello Road? 1,028 yards, people. That is a long song. Wow. Good song, that might help. Stay signed up. Does Wikipedia have song length on it? That's a good question. No. See, it's so long, no one knows.
Just go find it on YouTube and look it up.
Someone find. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, right there. It says 3 minutes, 28
There is
seconds.
no way it's 3 minutes. Right there. There you go. 10 minutes and 48 seconds.
That's long.
10 minutes and 48 seconds.
That's a long time.
Oh, my goodness.
What's it about?
About 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Aren't you listening?
That's longer than Triple and Life Fantastic.
What is the spell? I don't know. I've never.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I've never. Is it?
Probably. Yeah.
What is it, hon? I heard something from the other room. Okay.
Oh.
All right. We only have one question left to go, and the trio is separated by less than 100 points.
What does it mean? It means
It means it's anybody's game. Listen.
you have glasses. You can do like.
No, my glasses are actually broken. I have to be really careful.
They're broken.
Right over here. Mom taped them together.
How did you break your glasses?
They just fell apart. Literally just fell apart from. So today at work, I didn't have them taped on, so I was just wearing them with one ear, and they're like all crooked, and people would come in, ask me a question, and laugh at me.
They don't do that.
Oh, here it is. Traguna Merciodes Trecorum Satis D. And then Voldemort went, ah!
That was brilliant.
Illuminatia Unduli Assage Ventris. Yeah. All right, here we go. Final question. Final question of the day. Let's go, Madam Yoda. Let's go, Madam Yoda. Always root for the lady. Old lady, old lady, old lady. Not old lady. She's not that old.
I'm rooting for old Uncle Orville.
I'm rooting for Charlie. Question number 10.
Charlie's not playing yet.
1972. What is the name of the hotel in Snowball Express? Is it
What is Snowball Express?
the Grand Floridian, the Grand Inquisitorius, or the Grand Imperial Hotel?
What is Snowball? I've heard of
Or
it.
the
What is
Grand
it
Poobah?
about?
It is about this guy who inherits this hotel, and he and his family go live there to try to bring it back to its former glory. And then they have to make the mortgage, or the Muppets are going to have a place to play by the end of the movie. And then these twins are in the hallway, and they're really scary. And then he talks to this man in a bar.
And what's the name of the hotel?
Hotel Express. Oh, I mean, Snowball Express.
What's the name of the hotel?
I don't know. That's what this question is about. I can't give that away.
Good job. I was testing you, seeing how much you're paying attention.
But that is actually what it's about. That much I remember. I believe it's just the Grand, but let's find out.
They have to save the Muppets.
They have to save the Muppets, and they have to be careful of the old man and the twins.
Anything else? Anything else happen? Does the hotel get struck by lightning and 5 people?
Yeah, that happens too. Oh, it is the Grand Imperial
It's a
Hotel.
floating head, right? Oh.
Oh, magical on Snowball Express? Are you kidding me? Wow. Mark it down, Donna.
Mike Celsius, it's called the Overlook.
Oh, man, that is cool.
Oh, Tony says it's the line jumping pass you can get at Universal during winter peak season.
What is?
Snowball Express.
Oh. All right, the winners are Gideon.
Just don't waste it on minions. No name, third place. 100 little sparks, and second and in first place we have Uncle Orville. Yay!
All right, Gideon, if you recall, our second quiz last time had a mistake or a contentious question, something to which we had to say it does not count for his streak being broken when he didn't win. So this is 5 in a row for this old guy.
You know what else I think? I think it's more impressive. Look, got 7.
Oh, Grandma and Grandpa get another maglet. But wow, old Uncle Orville, 5 quizzes in a row. I'm disgusted by that. No offense. With all due respect.
7th, Mom. It was 7th. Grandma and Grandpa win a maglet.
All right, folks. Congratulations to old Uncle Orville. The streak will be broken on this next one because this is not a multiple choice. And one thing we know about him is he's the greatest guesser in the world. All right. Do not get yourself to lpquiz.com as we prepare to play Disney history. Do not get yourselves to lpquiz.com. Disney Parks history, sorry. Disney Parks history. Oh, my goodness. Correction. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. And that includes Geoplan, some of those. Tony, I want you to come back in just so you can break his streak.
It's an answer in chat one. Tony can do this.
All right.
There's no it's not multiple choice. It's
not multiple choice.
So it's harder for Tony. It isn't, but it's harder for Tony.
So this is how this is going to work.
So right now, what you need to do is, if you want to play, say in chat, I want to play.
Yes. Say you want to play this. This makes it much easier for us. This makes it much easier for us later if we know your name now that you want to play. So
you can still play later. It just is easier if you say it now.
So say it now. I want to play.
So you explain how this works. I will be keeping an eye on chat.
So I'm going to ask a question. You're going to give the answer in the chat.
Am I going to play?
Okay. You can type them.
You can?
Yeah, just type them here down. So I'm going to ask a question. You're going to give your answer in the chat. The first person to get the answer right gets 1,000 points. The second person gets 900 points. All the way down to 5, the first 5 people. After 5, we're not counting it. That's simple. Put the answer in the chat as fast as you can. Only answer once. We're only taking your first answer, but do it as fast as you can. It's okay to abbreviate. Spelling doesn't count. Just make it clear what the answer is. We are the ultimate arbiters of whether or not you got it right. We will accept no arguments. Like I said, abbreviation is fine.
Unless they're from Tony.
However, there is one specific question in this quiz where you may not abbreviate. I will tell you what it is. But otherwise, you can abbreviate, you can shorten. As long as we know that you know the answer, we will accept it. But it is up to us to make that decision. So again, if you're going to play, put in the chat that you want to play just to make it easier for us so we don't have to write that in later.
I'm guessing one of those like playing.
We'll keep the score. Answer as fast as you can. The faster the answer, the more points you get. Well, I got to have some fun with this. Love to see how you people wanted to play. Oh, Nikki B's even going to try playing. Wow. One of those spark. Unlike the Cowboys, I show up for game time. That hurts. That hurts a lot. We'll see who's laughing at the end of the season. Probably neither of us, frankly. Tony Betty wants to play.
Question mark.
Yes, you do, Tony Betty. Yes, you do. Just remember, we are the arbiters if you're right or wrong.
I know.
No one else.
All I said, except for Tony. Tony's allowed to one.
All right, folks. So that's where we're
Does that
started.
look good?
That looks
You
good.
want to check, names.
Do a quick
anything.
test here. Make sure things are working right. Yes. All right. So,
You may want to change some names. I don't know
Mike
if I
C,
did a good
Schnabs,
job.
Kyle O, Donna, Nathan. That looks good. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
Wonderful.
We're going to get started here. We don't have a poll. We're going to jump right into it.
Right,
One
okay,
thing
there we
we forgot to do is get the questions ready. So,
I should probably clarify. Baxter is not playing.
you might be. But.
Not yet.
All right.
Ready for the day.
Sorry, I forgot
Tony
to.
Baxter.
I forgot to do some quick prep. So let me do that for you. Let me do that. Give you entertain them.
Look at me, I'm doing it.
All right, here we go.
Okay, good. I had nothing to do.
Question number one.
It's time to have.
Oh,
I'm guessing grandma.
Yes, let's get them in here.
Kyle Herbeck says cha-cha slide.
We can close that now. And there we go. No.
What are you doing?
There we go. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Question number one, and we'll let this run until we see 5 correct answers, or we just
Get bored.
Realize you guys don't know as much as I thought. All right. Question number one.
What attraction used to pass through the Matterhorn at Disneyland?
Plain and simple. What attraction used to pass through the Matterhorn at Disneyland? Get it in there as fast as you can. Gideon will help me find those right answers. Do you know this one, Gideon? Don't say it.
Do I know this one?
Of course you know
It's
it.
as easy.
It's as easy. Oh, what do we got? We got some answers coming in.
A answer.
We've got an answer coming in. I don't want to type too much because I may give it away.
Oh, we got
Okay.
5.
All right. Yeah, I think we got our 5. Keep them coming just for fun, but I got our 5. What do we got in order?
Let's see. So, first one to get it was Mike.
Uh-huh.
Then Nikki B.
Okay.
Then Kyle. Then Donna. Then 999 Hunt.
And then, wait, I'm sorry. Who was after Kyle?
After Kyle was Donna.
Donna, and then 999?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I would like to quickly say, all of you are correct, but there's one ride. There's a different ride that goes to the Matterhorn.
What's that?
The Matterhorn.
Wow. But I did say used to.
That's true. You said you.
So,
Well, I mean, it used to. It just also still does.
one other rule thing I should have clarified. These are the order. I'm going by the order that they show up on our chat in StreamYard. I don't know for sure that's the same order they show up in YouTube, to be honest, but that's the order we're going by. Look at all those right answers. Schnebs,
So nice of you to clarify.
My favorite answer is Flyway. Absolutely.
I like Skyway with cuddle delay.
All right. So now let me show you my cool automatically updating scoreboard.
Ooh.
And after one question, we have Mike C in the lead, Nikki B, Kyle, Donna.
That's the
and
Tomorrowland
I.
Matterhorn and the Fantasyland Matterhorn.
All right. Question number 2. You want to read it again?
Disneyland and Magic Kingdom each had 2 keel boats with the same names. What were those names?
What were the names of the keel boats at Disneyland / Magic
Wait a second, we
Kingdom?
can get bonus points.
No, we can't. My score system does not offer bonus points.
That's
I can
really
change
dumb.
it. It would be nice.
Wait, you can't just add. Wait, aren't you manually adding points anyway?
No, I'm just putting in numbers and it's doing all the
Oh,
computations
that's sad.
automatically.
That's
Yeah.
really sad.
All right, what do we got here? Kyle
You should
said,
totally have done bonus points for the ones that were at Paris. They had different names.
okay, you guys are not quite getting the question right. But that's fine. Those are your answers. Let's see. So we've got some people saying Mike Fink. Mike Fink.
We got a Gollywomper. We got the Tippy Over.
Tippy over. Vicky B has taken over the lead. as
If
the
I
best
ever,
answer.
for some reason, need to make keel boats, I'm naming mine the Tippy Over. Call it bad luck. Call it what you will. I'm calling it tippy over.
Got a lot of Mike Fink. Do you think my question was ambiguous, Gideon?
No, I think your question was written very well.
Okay.
Well, I see one very correct answer.
In hindsight, I would have said the Mike Fink keelboats, but I did ask for 2 names. So.
Okay. Are we good to say the names?
Let's go. I mean, not yet. Let's see. So, Doobie named the dog.
What did you name the dog?
Games.
Games.
I think
Let me read the question, Dad. Where's the question? Let me read it. Disneyland and Magic Kingdom each had 2 keelboats with the same names. What were those names?
Yeah, the keelboats were not
Clear.
named Mike Fink. No, that's not.
Well, some people are saying Mike Fink as if the keelboat was named that. I feel like it's fair. Some people are saying Mike Fink keelboats. That's not right because of that. But some people are saying Mike Fink as if that's the name of the boats, which makes sense.
So we are the arbiters, and enough people got it right that I think we're okay.
Okay. Let's see
Who do we got?
Okay, let me check through.
I can't mark.
Oh, I'm just trying to
Right,
see.
that's
I'm
fine.
not even sure who. Okay,
I know Schnapp
we
was
see
first.
some. There's a lot of Mike Finks,
Say the answer.
but Paul Schnabs said Bertha May and Gully Wumper.
This is the correct answer. The Bertha May and the Gully Wumper. That is correct. Tippy over would also have been accepted, but she didn't answer 2. So
Donna,
Donna was
are we
close.
going to count this?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize second one was wrong.
We're also not going to count this. We're not going to count this. This would get hat points if we allowed that, but we don't. We do have this one here, Kelsey Tinkerbell, which I realize that's her second answer, but in this circumstance, we're going to say okay. Yes, we're going to say okay. So we're going to give 2 correct answers on that one.
The correct answer is the Gully Wumper and Bertha May.
And in hindsight, I could have answered that one asked that one a little differently. So we have Schnabs in 1 and Kelsey 2. And there we are.
Scoreboard
Updated, and we have a tie in first place with Mike C and Schnabs. All right, question number 3. Gideon, you want to keep reading?
Well, it's question 3. What was the first Disney Vacation Club resort? What was the first Disney Vacation Club resort? For those who don't understand what beautiful singing sounds like.
What a good song.
Welcome home.
You know.
Everybody, welcome home. You've arrived.
Disney Vacation Club.
It's right where we belong. Disney Vacation Club.
All right, so we've got. This is why we don't let Tony play. We've got. So we will accept that answer, Tony. We will accept that answer, but we also will accept other similar answers. So we've got Old Key West, Grand Floridian, question mark. Old Key West, Grand Floridian. Disney Vacation Club later renamed Old Key West. Old Key West, Old Key West, Old Key West, question mark.
Old Key West, a.k.a. the DVC resort.
My ears are bleeding.
That's not correct. They could be, I'm sorry.
Right, so the answer we're going for is Old Key West. We will accept Disney Vacation Club
well, let's
later
go in
renamed
order.
Old Key West.
First up,
Wait, hold on. I'm ready.
first person to get it was Kyle Burbank.
Kyle Burbank.
Then One Little Spark.
One Little Spark.
Then Tony.
Tony BT.
Then Nikki B.
Nikki BB. Where did she go? There she is. Okay.
Then Kelsey Tinkerbell.
Oh, Kelsey, way to go. All right. After 3 questions, we've got Mr. Burbank in first place all of a sudden, followed by Nikki B doing double duty, Kelsey, Tinkerbell, Mike C, and Schnabs. That can't be. No, that can be right. Okay. Key West. I also said Paris. Did she answer twice?
Almost said Paris.
Almost said Paris. Okay. All right. Let's move on to.
Oh, can you not undo points?
Oh, I can.
Okay, good.
Absolutely good. That's why I was checking. Moving on to question number 4.
Whose window on Main Street reads, "Our vehicles pass the test of time"?
This one's not that hard. I could have picked a much harder window on Main Street. In fact, in future contests, I will. But for this one, it's simply our vehicles pass the test of time. No problem, Kelsey. You're doing great. Doing very well. You're on the board. You're in 3rd place. We've got some Bob Giro. I believe that is a special sandwich at the Greek place. But
we got Bob Gurr, Fast Track, Bob Gurr.
Say again. It is our vehicles pass the test of time. Back to the Future, Bob Gurr. I even got to meet him.
Have you met Bob Gurr?
Have I met Bob Gurr? Bob Gurr used to write for Laughing Place, I'll have you know, which means technically, even though he wasn't paid, he used to work for me. Technically. Bob Gurr is, of course, the right answer. Gideon, you want to help me out here?
Yeah. You got to scroll up. First up, Mike Celestino.
Mike Celestino is first. Mike, have you met Bob Gurr?
Then Nikki B.
Nikki B, have you met Bob Gurr?
Then One Little Spark.
One Little Spark, have you met Bob Gurr?
Then Uncle Orville.
Old Uncle Orville on the board for the first time. He's not going to win this one. Have you met Bob Gurr?
And 999 Huts.
And 999. All right. So after
Orville's
5
not
questions.
going to win. Orville might win.
Yeah.
How many questions are there?
Only 5 more.
What's Orville at? You don't get to find out. Okay. Last chance.
Mike Celestino has danced with Bob Gurr. That's even better than meet him. Kelsey Tinkerbell had his autograph, but lost it sadly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now that I think about it, I think de-resolution may be my favorite punishment on the grid. Tony B.
Tony Betty.
Tony B. Nikki B. wishes she met Bob Gurr. Mike Celestino has met him many times. If you could take half your meetings and transfer them to Nikki B, I think everyone could be happy here. Question.
Why don't you do that?
No, he's my friend. Question number 5.
Wow. Selfish much.
Oh, wait. Let me see here. Okay, I'm good.
That's the image one.
Question number. This is the image one. Okay, go ahead and say it, and then I'll show the image.
All right. What attraction is this image from?
What attraction is this image from? Here comes the image.
Do-do-do-dun. Okay, so you got 4 what appears to be geese, all of which are holding what appear to be
In case there's
beers
any
of some sort
doubt,
or some form of drink.
what attraction are they from original? No, this is here. What attraction is this image from? Not are these animatronics from? Okay.
They all 3 of them are wearing the same outfit, but one just feels like being different for some reason.
Schneps had an America Sings lunch with Bob a couple of years ago. Wow.
America.
So Schneps had not answered yet, and then he actually has the answer in this comment. So do we count?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's really late.
I know, that's really funny. Yes, of course, everyone. The correct answer is America Sang. So
Sings.
Sorry. So,
America Sings.
Gideon, you want to help me out here? How far do we go?
I think we're starting with Nathaniel. Got it first. Wow.
Oh, Nathaniel. Okay.
Then Mike Celestino.
Mike C on a roll.
Old Uncle Orville.
Old Uncle Orville.
Nikki B.
Nikki B still doing well.
And Kyle B.
And Kyle Glendale. After 5 questions, Nikki B with the lead. Mike Celestino, Kyle Burbank, One Little Spark, Old Uncle Orville. We're halfway through the show. Let's take a moment.
Answer based on how they. What does that mean, Tony?
Instead of Star Tours.
The image.
Look I was making. Sweet. All right, let's take a moment. It's a halfway point for me to tell you something important. Tonight, after the show at approximately 9:15, I will be going live. We're going to sign off here, and we're going to start up again. The Marvels is having a lot of screenings tonight, and there's going to be social reactions on the interwebs. We're going to look over some of those social reactions, see what the early thoughts are on the Marvels. And
wow, that's cool. I have a question.
Hold on. And perhaps even have a word live from one of our very own LP correspondents who is seeing the movie as we speak.
That sounds cool, but I have a question. What's the Marvels?
The Marvels is the latest movie from the MCU, featuring characters like Captain Marvel and 2 other characters that have Marvel in their name. As you can see, I am the right person to be hosting this. So, but any movie from the MCU is a big movie from the MCU. I know it's Captain Marvel. What's the one who just had a TV show? I can't remember. Miss Marvel, yes. Miss Marvel. And I don't know who the other Marvel is.
They're like a Mrs. Marvel, a Mr. Marvel, Detective Marvel.
So check us out. Check us out after the show with the next show.
Marvel.
All right, question number 6.
Detective Marvel.
I don't remember Detective Marvel.
From Capone's.
I don't remember that.
About Capone.
I don't remember.
Man, you've already forgot about Capone.
All right, here we go. Question 6.
The Disney Magic opened with 3 restaurants: Lumiere's, Animator's Palette, and
what?
We need a soundboard. We can play like mysterious sounds.
Why doesn't our LP correspondent go in Mark Ruffalo style and stream the? No, that would be bad. The other Marvel is from WandaVision. Thank you, and thank you, Kelsey, Miss Marvel, help me out. Mike Celestino thought it was Disney Pixar's The Marvels, which it's not. And
Kyle says the other one. Orville says Rapunzel.
Tony Betty says Parrot K.
Is it K or Key?
Asking for no particular reason, Schnabs. Which Disney movie song makes the best lullaby? All right, it is. I believe it's. I don't know if it's Parrot K or Key, to be honest. Photon is her name. Oh, Uncle Orville knows everything. Photon.
And what do you feed Photon?
So we have the other one.
You're
Parrot
going to answer
K.
my question?
Rapunzel's Paulo. Parrot K.
Rapunzel's Paulo?
Everybody stumped. Parrot City. Paulo. What Tony said.
Wait.
Frozen
Time out.
What
about Mike's comment?
What was Mike's comment? Paulo?
Yeah.
Paulo.
The magic open with Paulo?
What?
The magic open with Paulo.
Crud.
You didn't say rotational dining. You said 3 restaurants,
No.
which isn't true.
So I was referring to the rotational dining, but I did not clarify. I have to give credit for Paulo as much as it pains me. So Gideon, the correct answer I was looking for in rotational dining was Parrot K.
All right.
But we will give credit for Parrot K or
Yes,
Paulo.
Rapunzel's replaced Parrot K. But
So
so first off, Tony Betty,
there we go. Okay.
and then Mike C said Paulo.
Oh yeah, you can, as long as you use the wheel, you can do both. Mike C said Paulo. Okay.
As long as he used the wheel.
As long as you scroll with the wheel and don't click, you can scroll while I still.
Oh, yeah. Schneb said Parrot K.
Okay. Schnebs.
Robert Tucker said Parrot K.
Wait, where'd Schnebs go? 3. Robert Tucker said Parrot K. Does that mean you're not giving credit for Parrot City?
And Nikki B said Paulo. I don't see Parrot
Oh,
City.
Robert Tucker said Parrot City, but we're going to give him credit.
Are we going to give it credit?
Yeah, because I'm going to assume that's autocorrect.
Okay.
And then who was 5th?
Nikki B with Paulo.
Nikki V with Paulo. Blame the questioner. So we'll give the credit. All right,
The
Mike.
only thing I could think you could do to solve that is just give like lower points. Oh, you should do, if you ever figure out a way to like do this on LP quiz, you should make it you get lower points if you get it like close but wrong. Like the Parrot City one, maybe not Parrot City, but like saying Paulo, like yeah, it's not what we wanted, but it's still technically accurate. So you get less points, but you still good.
Mike C and Nikki B are tied.
You don't
for first
follow
place.
the cruise ships a lot. You've just disappointed this man so much. You like cruises, right?
Oh man, there's nothing better than a Disney cruise. Nothing.
And Adventure by Disney.
Okay, but that was a one-time thing. I don't think that's a repeatable experience. Every Disney cruise is the best thing in the world.
You haven't done another Adventure by Disney though.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to.
Japan.
Take me down to the Parrot City where the grass is green and the birds are pretty. I want you, please take me home. Yeah.
Stop it. My ears. They're
Right.
bleeding out. It's
wanna
like
read this
Nikki
one?
B after the Disney. Goes on. Before it was Sinbad's storybook voyage, what was the attraction known as at Tokyo Disney Sea?
Good question. I do follow Tanya's cruise trips. I don't know that one. I follow a lot of cruise vloggers, but I don't know Tanya. Nothing better than a Disney cruise. Clearly, Doobie has never been to a hoagie fest at Wawa.
But you have been to a Buc-ee's.
I have been to a Buc-ee's, and it was great. It's no Disney cruise.
Wrong. Right, no, but Buc-ee's is good.
All right. The original name of the attraction, the Sinbad attraction in Tokyo Disney Sea.
Now I know it's Sinbad's storybook voyage, which looks like a really cool attraction.
Now known as Sinbad Storybook Voyage. What was the attraction originally known as at Tokyo Disney Sea? It is now called Sinbad Storybook Voyage.
What was it originally known?
What was it originally known when it opened at Tokyo Disney Sea? All right. Hopefully you guys got the what now. Oh, that crazy Disney lady. Yes, I know who she is. Absolutely. Okay. We've got a Sinbad 7 Voyages, Sinbad Shazam. Mike Celestino now the leader in the clubhouse for the funniest answer. 7 Voyages. Anyone else?
So anyone's 7 voyages. Anyone said the 8th voyage of Sinbad or whatever the show was at Elm's Adventure?
No. Thankfully, no.
Isn't there a bad joke in that show you like to make a joke about?
Kebab. All right. Time is up. Sinbad 7 Voyages is the correct answer. What do we got, Gideon?
Okay. There's a lot of... Okay, what are we going to count? Okay, so Orville said 7 voyages. Do we count that?
We're going to give that. Yep.
All right. My mom says, today. I don't think that counts. Kyle said Sinbad's 7 voyages.
Of course.
One Little Spark said Sinbad's 7 voyages.
Okay. Wait, where'd that go? One Little Spark, where you at? Where's one little spark? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Chelsea just said Sinbad. I don't know if we're gonna count that.
No,
Nikki B said 7 voyages.
that we're gonna give.
And Paul said 7 voyages of Sinbad.
That's Schnebs.
Yeah, Shams.
All right. Where'd you go, Schnebs? There you are. All right, Nikki B is now vaulted into a commanding lead.
The relevant is there was no Shandu, but 7 voyages. Apparently, Tony doesn't think it matters considering that there's no cute tiger in the ride. And if there's no cute tiger in your ride, it doesn't matter.
No cute song either. All right, this one's a question. I don't know what I'm preparing you for. All right. The Fiesta Fun Center was located at which Walt Disney World Resort? The Fiesta Fun Center was located at which Walt Disney World Resort?
What is the Fiesta Fun Center?
To be honest, TIL.
You didn't know there was a Fiesta Fun? How'd you learn about it?
Because I knew it as another name, which I looked up, and then found out this was its original name.
Are you allowed to say is it going?
I should not say it at this point.
Okay. We got an Epcot. We got a Contemporary. Wow, we got a lot of answers. Disney World, Disneyland, Polynesian, Contemporary, Disney World.
Was located at which Walt Disney World Resort? Disney World. Was located at which Walt Disney World Resort?
The Florida one.
Disney World. And you consider yourself a 6-time winner.
6-time in a row winner. He's won way more than 6 times, or way more.
Unless I was stupid.
Experimental prototype of Community of Tomorrow.
Did I just say resort and not Disney World Resort? Even so, I'm not going to ask a question that easy. All right, the correct answer is the Contemporary.
Who got it?
It was known as the Food and Fun Center, to my knowledge, but apparently before that, it was
the Fiesta
Fun Center. So, Gideon, tell me what we got.
Paul Snabs said Contemporary.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're not going to count Disney World.
No.
Nikki B said Contemporary.
Yes.
Nathaniel said Contemporary.
Nathaniel's where? Yes.
Kyle said Contempo.
Kyle, yes.
And Tony said Contemporary.
I'd be so disappointed.
I don't know why I'm disappointed. Tony, he might be my favorite LPer on the scene. Top 4. Definitely top 4.
All right, 2 to go.
Top 4
2 to go.
Florida correspondents, at least.
All right, 2 to go. Nikki B, commanding lead. Way to go.
I must say, initials not accepted. Must be the full name.
Don't
what?
worry yet. You forgot to spin the wheel.
Does it matter on this kind of quiz?
I mean, yeah, but... Oh, no, because I can't tell any... No,
yeah.
I can. But anyway, go ahead. Doesn't matter.
What company owns Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea? Like I said, initials are not accepted.
Yes, Yak and Yeti not only is a great restaurant, but it's a very special restaurant for our family.
Not as special as Coke Corner.
Not as special as
address
Coke
of 217.
So, what company owns Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea? Initials not accepted.
Mike C says the Oriental Land Company. Kyle says Oriental Land Company. Wallace Work says Oriental Land. Tony Betty says Oriental Land Company.
Oh, and there comes scrolling in.
All right, I think this is enough.
Right, let me get my mouse over here. All right.
All right, first up, Mike Celestino said Oriental Land Company.
That is the correct answer.
Cal Burbank said Oriental Land Company.
That's still the correct answer.
Wendell Sparkling said Oriental Land.
We're going to give it to her. Yeah.
Tony Betty said Oriental Land Company.
Way to go, Tony.
And Donna said Oriental Land Company.
Followed by a lot more people who said Oriental Land Company. Is Marshall the newest LP or one of the oldest? That is a great question. That is a great question. All right. Things have tightened up now as Kyle is only 500 points behind Nikki B and Mike C is only 100 points behind that. We are down to our final question. I will tell you again, spelling does not count for this final question. Get it in as fast as you can, but you do need to have all the words in this one, all the words. Because the question is, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. What are the next 4 words in Disneyland's opening day speech?
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. I can't say it.
Yeah, and who we don't even know who said it, but we do know it was said at Disneyland's opening day.
Yeah, we don't know, because as we all know, Walt Disney was not at the opening day of Disneyland.
He was not.
That's a little conspiracy, thanks to you messing up one question.
I know, it lives forever.
You messed up one question. You said Walt Disney was not at the opening day because you messed up marking what's the correct answer, and forever Walt Disney was not. Why would you even add Walt Disney? What do you mean? How would Walt Disney not be at the opening day? Why would that even be a question? Why'd you even bother to make a mistake potential?
To all who.
Oh, okay. This has plenty of answers.
All right. So the correct answer is
Disneyland is your land.
Oh no! I thought Robert Tucker had it. Slow down a little bit. To all who come to this happy place where dreams come true. Okay, Disneyland is your land. You guys got that one easy. What are they? Wait, hold on. I don't want to reveal the winners yet. Okay.
Mike C said Disneyland is your land.
Okay.
Nikki B said Disneyland is your land.
Where'd you go? Okay.
Kyle said Disneyland is your land.
Kyle Burbank is where? Right there.
Tony said Disneyland is your land.
Shocking, you got that right. Okay.
And Uncle Orville said Disneyland is your land.
All right. Well, the streak is officially over. Uncle Orville is not a winner.
Oh no, Tony. Here, age relives fond memories of the Star Wars past with hope and promise for a Marvel future.
So let's say it right.
Tony.
Disneyland is your land. Here lays the story of the past, and you have the challenge and the promise of the future for the force of joy to all the world, but mostly
America.
Anaheim. All right, Gideon, what do we got?
All right, Schnebs 5th, Tony 4th, Kyle Burbank 3rd, Mike Celestino 2nd, and Nikki B finished in 1st place.
Way to go, Nikki B.
Oh, we got the whole thing.
All right.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of tomorrow. Disneyland is dedicated to the dreams, ideals, and the hard facts of created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was very close.
Mike Celestino has given us a stamp of approval.
Closer than the others. Closer than Tony's for certain.
Yeah, so that's how we do this. I call it open-ended. I don't know why, but that's how we do the chat quiz.
It's better than what your old name was, fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Open-ended
no
makes sense. Fill in the blank.
And it was fun. So thank you for joining us. Do you want to play a game today, or are we going to cut it because I got
We need a game. We need a game. We need
What's our game today?
What's another alphabet we could do? Are we out of alphabets?
We could do LPers.
Alex.
The House has decided that streaks cannot be impacted by trial quiz types.
We get final say, remember?
We get final.
How about we go back to our first ever game? Current Disneyland attractions.
So just back and forth. Okay. Current?
Yeah.
Matterhorn.
Touch or just continue.
Ride Resistance.
Submarine Voyage. Oh, wait. Before we continue, we should probably explain to them what we're doing.
Oh.
We play games after the show, just the two of us, short little games. Today's game, we have to continue going back and forth, naming current Disneyland attractions with 2 catches. We can't take too long to think of an attraction, and it can't be an attraction we've already named. Once we run out of attractions, whoever's the last one gets it wrong. But if we say one's already been said or we take too long, the other person wins.
Right,
That's simple. So where were we?
Let's start over. Matterhorn.
Starting to continue.
Rise of Resistance.
The Submarine Voyage.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin.
The Many Adventures when you can up the poo.
Whatever Gadget's Go Coaster is called now.
Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Oh, that's a good one. Space Mountain.
It's a Small World.
Split Jungle Cruise.
I love Split Jungle. Indiana Jones Adventure.
Disneyland Railroad. Did you say that?
No.
Okay.
Buzz Lightyear Astro Masters.
Peter Pan's Flight.
The Disneyland Monorail.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Mad Tea Party.
Alice in Wonderland.
The Carousel.
Pinocchio's Daring Journey.
The Snow White and Enchanted Wish.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Casey Jr.
Story with Land. Canal Boats.
Dang it. I'll take that from me. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dumbo.
Haunted Mansion. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
Fantasyland Shooting Expedition.
All right, folks. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back on Saturday doing this again. And don't forget, in a half hour, I'll be back talking Marvel's social reaction. Until then, the balcony.
See you later.